Hi, I'm Clarke from Craftsuprint.com with another episode of Cook TV. And this time I've got some of my 3D shaped mini kits to show you. And these are lovely ones for men as well. Aren't they hard to make cards for? These, as you can see, are in the shape of beer cans. And I've done, I think it was about 12, or it might have been more beer cans that I've drawn now. And they all come as a mini kit. And you get the card, you get the 3D decoupage layer as well, and then you get a little gift tag with it too. And because it's a mini kit, you get 2 sheets in the kit, so you get the shaped card, and then you get the decoupage layer, you get some greetings, and then you get the gift tag as well. And this is the one that we're going to make today. So I've tried to make it a play on words, so I don't know if you saw that first one, that said real male, and this one says classy man, and he's a strong pale male, rather than ale. And so we're going to start with the card front back, and first of all, we need to score it. And I'm going to use the method where I use my scoring board today. As you can see on the sheet, you've got little registration marks. And so I can use my scoring board on it. I'm going to line that up with a ruler, and I'm going to use a pencil to mark the very edges of the card where I'm going to need to score to. Just because it doesn't take into account the edges of the paper. That's into the unprinted area of the paper. And then we'd have to do the same here, but obviously it's going to go across the can. So I'll leave that one for the moment. I'm going to take it straight the way through from the sheet this time to the finished card again. So hopefully that's going to work alright. And there we've got the scoring tool. And I have marked the centre one of my scoring board, so I know exactly which one I'm lining it up with. And I'm going to line the marks that I've made top and bottom. This is because I can't use the edge, because it depends on how your printer takes the card stock in, and very often it will take it in, well I know mine does, it takes it in skewed, so if I use that it wouldn't be exact, and there I am, I've scored it onto that line there. Put that in where I know where it is, and we'll do the card base first. And for the very bottom, to make sure that it is totally level and flat, I'm going to use my trimmer. And you've got a black line here. I'm going to actually go to the black line because I like the little white line left around the edge. But you can take that off if you want. It's only for guidance. I'm going to go to the very inside of the black line. And there we have the bottom, which I now know is going to be absolutely straight and true. And then I'm going to hold it in half. Now I know this looks a bit silly because I've not cut it out yet, but I'm going to cut the front and the back out together. And I'm going to cut, and hope that I've folded it correctly, just inside the black line. And then hopefully the back will have been cut out correctly for me. So again, these are just ordinary household scissors, these are, although I do keep them fairly sharp, and I only use them for my card making. And I'm going to move the card stock around while I do this. I'm just going to trim off that edge there and continue to cut around until we've got the card base fully cut out. There we have it, and yes, the back isn't too bad. And there's the front as well. So there we've got, you could use it just like that if you want to, if you're really in a hurry and you're wanting to make a very quick card for somebody. There's your card finished. But we're going to continue to finish it today. And I'm going to use my trimmer. I'm just going to trim off the decoupage, and because it's got a straight line down the edge, I might as well trim it straight down there. There's one edge done, and down the other end as well. And there we have just just need to trim the top and bottom of that. Now, like I said earlier, we're going to need to score in between those two. Now I've taken that off, it'll be easier. So, again, I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm going to line it up with the registration marks and make a mark right at the top. And would you believe it, I've just broken the, there we go. Good job I'd used one of those sorts of pencils. And then we've made the mark again. I'm going to bring my scoreboard back in again. And there it is. I'm going to line it up with my line and score down the middle. There we go. That's away again. Now then, because there's nothing in the way now, I can fold it in half along that line, and using my bone folder, give a good sharp crease along the edge, and I'm going to use my trimmer to trim the top and bottom of the gift tag. There's one. I'm going to turn it around, I think, use it from the other edge. There's no, well, look at that. I'm being clever today. And we'll trim down the third edge there. And there we have the gift tag done as well. I think I cut the others out by hand. So I'm going to use one of these on the inside. We've got Happy Retirement, Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day, Save Water, Drink Beer if you want a funny one. But I think I'm going to use Happy Birthday. I'm sure I'll be able to send this to one of my sons on his birthday. They all like a can of beer, don't they? Especially if we get some nice warm weather. Wouldn't that be nice? And I'm going to use this on the inside of the card, which is why I want to cut this out now. And let's use my sticky tape butter on a thingy, I think. I'm just going to add a little strip down the middle of it. There we go. And into the card base. I'm going to put it at an angle. And there we have the inside of the card finished. You might want to use a slightly thicker card than I have. I've got a colour laser printer, and this is the thickest card that I've found. That will go through it easily. But if you've got an inkjet, then you'll be able to use a much thicker card, which will be much better. Or, if you can't manage to get a thicker card, you could always, before you cut out, you could stick your card to a thicker, or you can stick two pieces together. You won't want it too thick because you still need to be able to cut it out. So there we have the decoupage. I'm just going to shake that just a little bit. And then I'm going to pop that up on some foam tape. Now, I would probably use a lot more than this if I was using foam tape, and I think I would probably use silicone. I couldn't think of a name then. In fact, I'll probably take this off and pop it back on with silicone later, so that I can use the card. For the purposes of the video, I'm just going to pop 4 pieces down the middle. You don't want to watch me popping lots on. Goodness. I've just got 2 more pieces. This is very sticky. Well, at least it probably won't come off then, will it? It's probably that sticky. Doesn't want to leave it. I'm just going to line up the decoupage with the image underneath. And that is the card finished. And there we have a card, a really easy, fun card for a man, with a greeting inside, and you get the gift tag as well. And if I just bring in the one that I made earlier, this is the real mail for the special person, and this one I did make it a little bit thicker, that one. And there we go, with the gift tag too. And they make a lovely gift set, and they're Like I said, there's quite a few on the website too. I hope you've enjoyed this video. These are my 3D shaped cards, and they're the beer ones. And I hope to see you again next time on Cup TV. My name's Clarke, and you'll find all these designs and lots of my other designs too at www.craftsuprint.com/Clarke. Bye!